Hey Phoenix fam, what's poppin'? Today for my 10,000 subscriber special here on YouTube, we're gonna look at my favorite airsoft moments on my channel. I'm gonna get a really good knife kill in a second. The entire living room was filled with smoke. Like he told me, I basically inspired him to do gameplays with airsoft airphones. Yeah, my buddies come right away and check on me, and obviously he's bleeding quite a lot. He completely blacked out because of the stress of what was going on. And in this video I got 12 knife kills in a row. I get goosebumps every time. First of all guys, thank you so much to each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel. 10,000 people in the Phoenix fam. That is incredible. I was so happy when it happened earlier this week. It really made my day just fantastic. And of course, I hope we can go on from here. And thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed yet, then smash that subscribe button right now. I've been taking, let's say, the slow route. I've came here now to 10,000 subscribers after 4 years of making videos. Actually, this is my 100th video on my channel. Incredible, what a timing. Quarantine style, of course we can't play right now, so I had to come up with an idea of how to celebrate these 10,000 subscribers with you. And I thought we can maybe do a little rewind and look at the past 100 videos, and I'm gonna pick my favorite ones and we're gonna watch them together and I give you some insights. So let's go with place number 10. So this is actually the first time playing Airsoft in America, and you can see I'm wielding this weird M4 combat machine. It was actually the third time I played Airsoft ever, was in America. And yeah, with this super old school M4 build. You can hear the shooting in a minute. Yeah, that was before MOSFETs and stuff. Still, I was already into like these big flanks, hiding, going around the team, smashing the other team right there. All with this super basic build basically. Yeah, with this weird M4. Nothing special, doesn't shoot fast. Doesn't do anything really, like it's a super beginner gun, but still I was able to do some damage right there. It's not always about having the best things. It was just a rental kit and I still had a wonderful time, made some friends and went from there. Place number 9. Oh, that's Wild Mountain. Rest in peace, Wild Mountain. They demolished the entire thing, sadly. That was such a good field. It was right across the Dutch border. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna get a really good knife kill in a second. Look at this.
Oh fuck, yeah.
Oh my god, so the guy got completely stuck because you can see the distance in between the fence and the building is like so small he couldn't turn around anymore, and I could just like go behind him and just stab him. That was just, that was for sure my most favorite airsoft knife kill ever. And then I get another one right after it. But what was so cool with this field is there was a shooting range right next door. So all day while playing you could hear like people like shooting with their shotguns and whatever. That was really cool. It was a great field overall. Had some CQB areas and woodland. Video number 8, one of my favorites, recent videos. I did a little review of the MP7 of Umarex, the new Agey, and I tried to create this like B-roll montage intro, and I put a lot of work into it. I actually should show you how my project looked in Premiere. It was nuts. But yeah, I tried to do a little B-roll challenge to myself if I can do some interesting stuff, and I think it turned out really well. Like I tried to connect some of the shots, be very creative, and what's happening right there to showcase, of course, the product and the new MP7. Some heavy tracking and all that stuff. So I spent a ton of time afterwards. Also, sound effects were really big in this one. I added probably like 50 sound effects just to this little scene. Definitely my favorite airsoft B-roll ever. even put. So that was really funny. I did this in our living room, which was also at the time our working room. I had to remove the couch to get this white background, and then I built a little table and I put the fog machine in there, and it was at night and the entire living room was filled with smoke, and I opened the windows and people were like, my girlfriend was like, what the hell is going on here? That was really, really funny, but it turned out really well. And yeah, this is actually like shot against the white background of what's behind my sofa. In the review, I also go outside and I go play with it. I do a little gameplay, and for me, this thing worked really, really, really well. I actually love it because it's so lightweight and it shoots really good. Yeah, there. Some nice scope cam stuff. My runcam was broken at the time, so that was my old one. Next one, I already see. You see the drug rug. That was from Mission 24 by Airsoft Helden. That was my favorite event of last year, 2019. First of all, Airsoft Helden, they have an amazing, crazy good location up in Malvinke. A beautiful field on an ex-Soviet airport, actually. Here you can see it. The field is ginormous, gigantic. Basically everything you can see here almost is like in the middle circle is the game field. We were the Narcos, me and my buddy, and we met some friends, and it was actually not so many people on this game field, which was so awesome. We were like 200 people on this gigantic field, so you could really do some sneaky stuff. And then the event, obviously, it started at night. So here we're just getting into the bus that brings us back to the HQ after the opening ceremony, how I would say, where we're really starting to get hyped. We're like, yeah, those stupid task force people, we're gonna get them real good. We start flicking them off from the bus and we're having just a ton of fun, like teasing them already. Yeah, we're like shouting at them. We're like, yeah, we're gonna get you guys later. So the event started to go into the night. So the night game was the first thing that happened, and of course you guys know GoPros are not really good in recording at night. This is actually me trying to share this without really filming it, so it's really hard to film Airsoft Gameplay obviously during the night because you can't see anything on the little GoPros. But we had a ton of fun. That was the best night game I ever had. It was incredible because yeah, we really did some damage. At this point we got trapped in the basement because we had this chemist guy and he had to create some crystal meth, which is a funny word game in German because it's not meth, it's meth. Meth is like raw pork you eat on a bun and stuff. But yeah, we had to protect them, and the task force was coming for us, and we were really doing some immersive stuff. We were throwing with chairs, barricading ourselves down in the basement, shouting at them, taunting them. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, but obviously I didn't film it because I didn't even take my GoPros. In hindsight, I should have done that, but no. Yeah, that was my buddies, and then we were 5 or 6 people down in the basement, and they had to come with 40 guys to get us out of there. So much heavy damage we did. So that was really a really good moment. One of them, of the many during that night, because later we attacked like this vehicle that was driving around, and it had like a turn hole on the top, and we were just storming against it. I was jumping up, climbing up to the vehicle, and like nose diving basically right through the top hole into the thing, banging everyone. It was nuts. Yeah, that was a really good event. I really liked it. Yeah, and the Honor 44, those were the guys, the Narcos guys, and I think we had a really good game with the task force. Next one from the Beer Zone, a little bit while back. Beer Zone, great German event in the Czech Republic actually, on this giant ranch you see here. What is the thing? Beer brewers fight against beer thieves about real beer. You earn coasters with missions and little fun stuff you do, little beer Olympics where you have to do some funny tasks, and you earn actually beer coasters, and these beer coasters at the end of the day translate in real beer cans, and then everyone gets drunk. And yeah, I got into this position here where the enemy team was going down there over the ridge and they were advancing towards us. And I just had the perfect position right there. Behind some trees, I was wearing woodland, I had the camo net on my helmet, and as you can see here in the background, there's like some light, and I think it was breaking up my silhouette perfectly because they didn't spot me at all right there. And I did 40 kills, 4-0 in a row without getting killed. I didn't include all of them obviously in this one, but you can check it out, of course. I'm making a little playlist, you can check it out in the end. You can check all the videos in full length. But yeah, I did some heavy damage just in this spot, going right around the tree, left around, moving just a tiny little bit and just letting them come. Emptying all my magazines. I even had to ask my buddies for magazines. Yeah, that was a great play. That was a great play. So this was also in America at Paintball Explosion, and what is special at Paintball Explosion, they have a real Call of Duty NUKETOWN map. So they rebuilt the entire thing. NUKETOWN. Oh, I really don't like how I talk in this video. It's like, what the hell was going on in my head that I'm like overacting just so much in the voiceover. It's a little embarrassing. But little anecdote, great field. And who actually saw this video, and I think, like he told me, I basically inspired him to do gameplays, was Airsoft Alphonse. He saw this and he was like, hey, this is not far from me, I should go there. I love Call of Duty, I love playing Airsoft. Let's go there and record an Airsoft video. He once told me he saw that and he felt really inspired to film his own gameplays. So that was really nice. Great dude, by the way. Yeah, and this is from the other side, you can see what was going on. Yeah, it's just perfect map. A little cramped, of course, not so crazy mobile like in the real Call of Duty, but like everything was like holding up and people were moving not that much, but otherwise great. Look with the bus in the middle and everything, it's fantastic. And yeah, running a super basic M4 build again from my buddy Andrew, who was so nice of lending me this for this game day because I couldn't obviously bring my own. And I almost shot this guy in the head right there when he was crossing, but yeah. Great times, great field. They have also some more fields, did some gameplays there. This is really something different from America to Germany, like this place. Also a lot of paintball obviously happens there, but that was just a carnival thing. Like you can get food there, you can get rentals, you can go play video games. They had everything and like 5 or 6 fields. This is from GSP Airsoft days. A while ago, also in Malwinkel from Airsoft Helden, and yeah, this is like the gameplay that when I got hurt that bad that I ended up in the hospital actually, and I have a pretty nice scar right here. We're advancing forward here and we just cleared the left side of some enemy players that were hiding there, and we think, okay, the left side is free, so let's go advance around this corner, something is there, and we don't look at all towards the left side, and because of the heat I was wearing my ear protection up. I also explained that in the video. So my ear was exposed and I had a little thingy here, and then a sniper is either hiding or he got revived that I just shot, and boom, right there he hits me right in the ear right here, and obviously it starts bleeding. It was a really nasty hit, really hard. It felt like a frozen paintball hit me right on the side of the head. I got super dizzy. I was just like black and white stars everywhere. I had to lay down. It was like really sharp pain. And yeah, my buddies come right away and check on me, and obviously it's bleeding quite a lot. There you see it starts bleeding, but I was really lucky. I was with,
so bad,
so here,
I had to
there you
get
go.
surgery in an.
I got so infected after a while that I actually had to go to the hospital to get surgery on it, and they cut quite a chunk of meat away.
Disgusting!
I had to stay 4 days in the actual hospital bed and was not allowed to walk a lot. They cut almost 2 centimeters deep into my left side of the head and stitched me up with 5 stitches. That's like almost...
Yeah, that was bad. So I stayed actually over a long weekend in the actual hospital. I was not allowed to walk around. I had to lay in bed, and then I came home. I had to lay another week in bed and I couldn't do anything. I was like so tired, so exhausted from this little surgery. But well, what is it? Like they did this deep into my upper ear here, and yeah, I still have a pretty good Scar right here, and it's still a little bit numb. It started to come back, the feeling, but since like a little while I start feeling stuff again, but before, like for the last year or something, it was completely numb. But I was lucky, nothing really bad happened and we're fine. It's just a little scar right there. And I was really happy. I was with Niklas and Bommel, who are Berlin firefighters and paramedics, and they took really good care. They checked it out, they put a little plaster over it, and they even took a special backpack again after that into the field, because I was like, of course, I continue playing, I'm fine. But they took their special emergency backpack with them just in case. So thank you guys. That was really nice. Yeah, and it looked nasty as hell. Disgusting. So this one was one of my most crazy things in Airsoft that ever happened. That was at Operation Overwatch, the direct action mission. That's just the teaser of the video. It's crazy action going on. So direct action mission is like a thing, and a special event where you as a small group gets like thrown into a like staged scenario. You have to do some stuff. So in this case, the Echo 4 guys, they're doing an amazing job always. They did this little scenario where there's like a chemist and he builds a bomb in this little town, and we have to get into this town, find the bomb, fight the bomb maker and extract them, defuse the bomb, get some other information. But everything is up to us. We have to decide what we do, where we infill, where we extract, where we're searching, what are we gonna do? One guy was the EOD and he was responsible for defusing the bomb when we find it. Coming back to that later. So this is us. Yeah, and then we get there. Action right away. You can hear super cool special effect guns. We start integrating the town. This is Alex, by the way. E4 Skywalker, and he builds these special effect guns with propane, and they're crazy. They're super loud, they have a muzzle flash, and they're super scary. But they had them all over the place. And then it's me running, and I see a guy in a Breaking Bad suit, basically. I'm just yelling to everyone that I saw him. And then I get to the door, and then it's me right there, and Alphonse and Alex on the right side. And Alphonse only has his pistol, so he says like, go in, go in, go in. I'm like, oh, I should be the first guy. I have no fucking clue what's going on. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do when I'm in there? So I just go in there. I shine my flashlight in the guy's face and just shout, get on the ground, get on the ground. That was intense. That was intense, guys. And there's the bomb on the table. So and there's the EOD guy, and he asked him, yeah, do you have the schematics? So they had a little diagram of how the bomb works, which exactly tells him which cable to pull. It's right here. So the red wires has to be cut. But he was so nervous, he basically blacked out. He was shaking crazy and he couldn't do it. Like, I'm not so much into electronics, but I think it's pretty basic. Even if they explain it one time to you, you're able to do it. But he completely blacked out because of the stress of what was going on. The muzzle flashes, banging, flashbangs everywhere, shouting. You can see his hand in a second, and he's shaking like this. He was so tense, and he's looking at the thing, and I don't think he understood a little anything he was looking at. He was just like trying to figure it out, but he forgot everything because of the stress. You can see his left hand is just like this, and then he has to pull it, and boom. Amazing prop they built with BBs inside that explode, and a smoke grenade and a flashbang. And now there's gas everywhere. We have to put our gas mask on and go further, try to exfil. Crazy stuff going on, completely, oh my god, all over the place. But you should definitely check out this video. It's really good, action-packed. Because that's not the end. We get into another firefight. There's just like, oh, crazy stuff going on left and right. Then for number 2, in an inside CQB field, didn't visit it in a long time. Knife kill. And in this video I got 12 knife kills in a row. So I just started to circle around the enemy team and I'm trying to get almost where their respawn is, where they start to run into the middle of the field, and I'm just waiting there, right here. I'm just waiting for them to pass and then fall into their backs, and craziness ensues.
Knife kill, knife kill, knife kill.
Zack, zack, zack. Next one.
Knife kill, knife kill, knife kill.
And 2 with the handgun. Didn't count them. And further. I don't think anyone... Did someone did so many in such a small amount of time? I don't know. But yeah, it's quite an old video actually. Another one.
Knife kill, knife kill.
And they were so perplexed. They had no clue what was going on. That was before Speedsoft was a big thing. Especially here in Germany. You see none of them are like Speedsoft players. Just normal. And then I run around a lot, trying to find some more. I do one more knife kill and the trade kill. That was my number 2. Favorite moment, definitely. Number 1, of course, has to be the helo run from Operation Overwatch 4 down in Florida. Oh my god, that was just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Flying on a little bird with real duty guys flying, operating the thing. Crazy, raiding this Echo 4 driven vehicle convoy. It was just nuts. And then with this Mick Gordon Doom soundtrack underneath, I get goosebumps every time. So it's me, Defcon 5 Hunter, Agey and Airsoft Alphonse on the helicopter. And yeah, that was just a once in a lifetime experience. Like, we were so nervous. 5 minutes before, we were like, what's gonna happen, oh my god, we're gonna go on a helicopter, And then we sat down and we were like, oh, we're the coolest guys ever. Yeah, no. The music kicks in, oh my god. It's so loud, the noise of the helicopter is just like blowing out everything. Yeah, you can see, I always, at this moment, I always get goosebumps, anytime. And now, yeah, we have to find the convoy, we're attacking the convoy.
Technicals moving to the northeast.
Yeah, and I laid some really cool radio chatter over top. I think that really adds to the whole thing. Task Force Rogue, and now we start to engage the convoy. Just like full auto blasting them. And then MG turned, oh my god, they had... Of course they couldn't fire back, so... That was way too dangerous. No one was allowed to shoot at the helicopter, obviously. Cut some stuff out here, but this guy was flying low. Special effects on the trucks, explosions, amazing. Those guys do such a good job. And this was my most scariest magazine reload ever, because if I would have dropped it, it would have been gone. Yeah, and then we had to find this commander with his tank. And yeah, it was just, they went really the extra mile to make a really cool event. And thing about this, the E4 guys, they're just great. They're doing an amazing job. And then there we get the commander. It's Alex, E4 Skywalker, boop. And just like put another couple on his butt. General eliminated. It was a great time. And then from there we took off and we did something super unique in Airsoft, which not many like civilian people have done. This helicopter actually landed on top of a building. We got out, we climbed down a ladder, and we started another little mission where we had to find a bomb within 5 minutes and fight against more Task Force Rogue, who were all equipped with these special effect guns. So we did like a rooftop insertion, which yeah, not many people do. Just they do it right there with the real guys usually. So that was really, really awesome. So if you want to check that out, just check the video. For Americans, this game is in Florida. It's run by Doomsday Airsoft, and I think they do a great job. This site was really amazing with the helicopter. If you get the chance, it's a once in a lifetime. Just do it. It's so much fun, so worth it. Just amazing. If you're not local to Florida, don't worry. I traveled from Germany to get there. So I spent a lot of time in a plane and in a car to do exactly this. And it was great and worth it. So guys, that was already it. Top 10 my favorite airsoft moments. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I also link each of them in the description, and I do a little playlist if you want to watch all of them. Would make me, of course, really happy. Let's get the next 10K going. Thanks so much again for each and every one. When this quarantine is over, we're gonna go for the next 100 videos. I'm really excited. If you like this video, share it with a friend who also enjoys airsoft. Growing helps me out a lot, and I'm really looking forward to the next 100 videos and hopefully the next 10K subscribers. Thank you so much, and now check out this entire video. It's fantastic.